I've been MIA this week. It has been a very, very big week. You know when you're exhausted but you can't take a sigh of relief because it's nowhere near over? That's where I currently am. However, I did have a beautiful day of client sessions today, which was probably the highlight of my week. I connected with some of my regulars today who I just value and cherish that connection so much. And one of those sessions has actually nudged me to open up another reading offering, I think around business. For those who don't know, my background is actually commercial design and interior design specifically. But a lot of the companies that I've worked with in my previous life, when we were working to, redo their headquarters or commercial interiors, we were not just looking at the interiors, but also looking at brand and identity and working through change management and all that kind of stuff. So I've got a pretty holistic perspective, and the fact that I have my own business now, I've got a pretty holistic overview of the interworkings of a business. But specifically what we were looking at today, it didn't start off as a business. It didn't start off as a business reading, but that's where we ended up. And I was so energized by it. Because it really does combine both of the worlds that I operate in. Because I still do operate in the commercial world from time to time. But I loved it. I really loved my two worlds combining in that session today. So I think I'm going to put together a business reading offering where we actually go in and look at the blocks that are currently stopping you. So I'm going to put some more thought into that, and I'll launch that on the Stand store as soon as I can. But what was I going to say? Oh, next couple of weeks, I think my presence on here will be in a state of flux. There's a whole lot going on behind the scenes. And on top of that, we just started school holidays. So it's going to be a bit of a juggling act on my end. All current orders, all private readings that are currently booked, they will all be going ahead as per schedule. No change to that, but I will get on here as much as possible to provide you guys with collectives. But just a heads up, things are a little bit hit and miss at the moment, but it happens. Anyway, I hope if anyone else is out there and you guys are in currently a state of feeling really exhausted and discombobulated and feeling like you are not yet in a point where you can come up for air and take a big deep breath, I am right there with you. So you're not alone. I'm definitely having to walk the talk at the moment. Everything that I instill in my clients and the advice that I give to those who I work with, I'm leaning into my own advice at this point in time. So huge amounts of trust, huge amounts of change, but I'm very, very grateful for the bursts of energy when they hit, because and sitting in session with my clients today did just that. That was, definitely a little ray of sunshine in a very challenging week. So thank you.